Hi, this is Tech for Us. I'm Akari taking you through today's video. I'll take you through how to add an automatic table of contents to your Word document. Now, most people usually add their table of contents manually, and that's not up to standard. You need to add your table of contents automatically. That makes the headings clickable. You can easily navigate through a document by using an automatic table of contents. I'll show you how to do that. Now, first of all, as you are editing, you have to make sure that all your headings are properly numbered. Now, these things up here are not for joke. Right? You have heading 1, heading 2, you have a lot of things. Today we're going to be using heading 1 and heading 2. To start with, we're going to edit the headings to a specific style before we apply them. Let's start with heading 1. Right click and then modify. Alright, over here we're going to change it to whatever font we want. I'm going to keep it as Calibri. Right, Calibri, and then I'm going to make this 14, or let's make it 16. It's slightly bigger than the body, and I'm going to make it bold. All right, let's change the color to black. Right, so in doing this, whatever heading, whatever text we apply this heading 1 to is going to take the properties of heading 1. By clicking on this, you can increase the gap between a heading and the space above it and the space below it. And with this, you can decrease the gap between a heading and the space above and the space below. In the standard way, click OK. Alright, so we're done with heading 1. Let's go to heading 2. Modify. So we're going to keep heading 2 a bit lower than heading 1. Let's reduce the size. Heading 1 was 16, so let's make heading 2 14. Right, a little bit lower than the first heading. You don't have to do that, but I want to keep my document that way. Let's get the color to be black. That's fine. Bold. You can choose any properties you want for your document, and we're going to keep this the spacing before and after the heading standard, so we're not going to touch these. I think we're done. Okay, so now we can start applying the properties of heading 1 and heading 2 to some of our headings in the document. Let's begin with introduction. Highlight it and then click heading 1. You see it has been automatically applied. Let's go to the second heading, heading 1. Right, so this is a subheading. We can use heading 2 here. Let's say we had something like 2.1.1. You could use heading 3. You could also modify heading 3 for that, but in this case we have heading 1, heading 2, so we're going to keep it this way. Heading 2.2 random. Right, heading 2.2. right, we're keeping it this way. Let's go to this heading 1. This is a subheading, heading 2, subheading, heading 2, conclusion, heading 1. You don't have to use the headings the way I'm using them. You can interchange them. You can interchange them any way you want. Right, it's not there's no strictness here. All right, we've successfully added the headings. Now what's the next step? next thing you have to do is to include a table of content in your document. Now we can introduce the table of content itself. You can come right over here and then insert a blank page. You need to insert a blank page for the table of contents. Click blank page from insert tab. All right, we have a blank page here. This is right where we're going to put our table of contents. Go to references tab and then drop this. You can use any of these automatic tables. I'm going to pick the first one. Click it. Right, we have a table of contents generated. Now, as you can see, these are the headings we just used. Now, this is the essence of using headings in your Word document. It allows you to automatically generate a table of contents. Now that we have this, let's go back. As you can see, there are no page numbers here. So we're going to add page numbers. We're done with the heading, so we're going to add page numbers. So click right below the table of contents or whatever you have here, and then go to layout and then breaks. So click on next page. Right, we're adding a section break here. Press delete to bring it up. Okay. From here you can add your page numbers. Go down. This is the first page. Scroll down. You can either double click here to open the footer or go to insert and then click footer. So we're going to edit footer. Okay, and then page number. And we're going to choose the position of the page number. Bottom. I want it at the bottom. All right. Now you realize that this is page number 3. This is because the page is currently linked to the previous pages. What you need to do is unlink this page. Click, make sure this tab is highlighted, and then click this to unlink it from the previous pages. So we've unlinked it. Now we can restart the numbering over here. Simply go to page number, format page numbers, and then start at. We're starting at 1. Click OK. Okay. We've successfully restarted the numbering at 1 on this particular page. Now you can decide to delete the numbers over here. I don't think I need any numbering over here on the content page, so I'm just going to take it out. Clear. As you can see, this still exists. If it were linked, it would have cleared the subsequent page numbers as well, but because we've unlinked it, the subsequent page numbers haven't been touched. Now close header. Make sure everything in the document is properly organized. I want my references on a separate page, so I can simply move it down here, and then after you're done organizing the document, you can quickly come back to content and click update table. Now if you've only repositioned the existing content, you can just continue with this option, update page numbers only, which will make only the page numbers to be updated. But let's say you've added a new heading or something else, clicking on update entire table would make this whole thing reorganize itself, readjust itself. So we're just going to keep it at this option because we haven't added anything significant. Click OK. As you can see, the numbering has been changed. Now let's confirm that the page numbers are accurate, press and hold Control and then click on any of the numbers here. Let's go to practical area, page 3. Right, it's accurate. Now that's one advantage of using auto table of contents. It allows you to quickly navigate. Let's say you have a 100-page document, and scrolling down searching for the pages is actually a hassle. So the best thing you can do here is to use automatic table of content as you are setting up your document. You don't have to finish everything and then apply. You can do it as you're going. All right, so you can also decide to edit the table of content. You can change the style, anything at all you want from it. Let's I think there's no problem here. You can just change this to black. Keep it at black. Okay, it's black now. It looks like the rest. Let's make it bold and put it in the middle. Alright guys, that does it. If you want more of these videos, consider subscribing. Click the bell icon to be notified anytime a new video is released. You can send a message in the comment section below if you want to share your thoughts with me. Thank you.